In today's video, we will discuss Moleculin Biotech, a clinical-stage biopharmaceutical company focused on the development of differentiated oncology therapeutics. Specifically, we will examine recent updates regarding its lead drug candidate, Annamycin, including the initiation of a pivotal phase 3 clinical trial and key developments in its financial position. On April 2025, Moleculin announced that it has received clearance from the European Medicines Agency, or EMA, to expand its pivotal phase 3 miracle clinical trial of Annamycin into 9 European countries, namely Belgium, Czechia, France, Germany, Italy, Lithuania, Poland, Romania, and Spain. The trial will now enroll eligible patients from these 9 countries, representing a significant expansion from the initial site in Germany. In parallel with this announcement, Moleculin disclosed that patient dosing in the trial has commenced and that the first patient was dosed at the new site in France. This marks a key step forward in the company's strategy to make Annamycin available to patients across Europe who have limited treatment options due to disease progression after prior venetoclax-based therapies. Annamycin is a next-generation anthracycline designed to overcome the limitations of traditional anthracyclines, such as daunorubicin and edaravibacin, which are associated with significant cardiotoxicity. By expanding the pivotal trial to 9 European countries, Moleculin is aiming to increase the pool of eligible patients, enhance the trial's statistical power, and accelerate its timeline to completion. The primary endpoint of the trial remains the same, which is to evaluate the efficacy and safety of Annamycin versus standard of care in adult patients with relapsed or refractory acute myeloid leukemia who have failed prior venetoclax-based therapy. Interim efficacy data is now expected in the second half of 2025. Looking ahead, the company expects to initiate additional clinical trials in 2025, further solidifying its commitment to advancing Annamycin's development and making it accessible to patients in need. As of early May 2025, Moleculin stock is trading at $1.08, giving the company a market capitalization of approximately $14.8 million. With a cash reserve of about $13 million, the company is well funded to support its operations into the third quarter of 2025. However, given the estimated cost of completing the miracle trial ranging between $60 million and $70 million, Moleculin will likely need to raise additional capital via public or private equity markets or strategic partnerships to fully fund the trial and advance its other clinical programs. From an EVA perspective, the company is currently operating at a negative economic value, which is typical for clinical-stage biotech firms with no product revenue. Its market capitalization of $14.8 million slightly exceeds its enterprise value, implying that investors assign a positive value to its pipeline assets, primarily driven by the late-stage development of Annamycin. The expansion into the EU represents a significant opportunity to bolster the company's future revenue streams and enhance its overall EVA. Assuming successful clinical outcomes and timely regulatory approvals, Moleculin could begin to generate positive economic value in the medium to long term. In conclusion, the EMA clearance for Moleculin's pivotal phase 3 trial represents a major milestone for the company and its lead drug candidate, Annamycin. With the expansion into the broader European market, Moleculin is well positioned to advance its mission to deliver a much-needed treatment option for patients with relapsed or refractory acute myeloid leukemia. The company's focus on operational efficiency, coupled with its commitment to rigorous clinical development, sets the stage for a pivotal year ahead. Positive developments in the trial, such as favorable interim data or new strategic partnerships with European pharma players, could drive significant enthusiasm among investors. However, challenges such as slower-than-expected enrollment or safety concerns could dampen sentiment. Overall, Moleculin's journey is one filled with promise and potential, making it an intriguing prospect for investors with a high-risk appetite. This concludes our analysis of Moleculin for the day. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and supporting us.